Why do men cheat? Today, we'll dive into a very sensitive and painful topic, male infidelity. We'll talk about female infidelity later, but for now, let's focus on why men cheat. We often hear about men cheating, but few ever ask what really goes on in a man's mind when he decides to cheat. Why isn't what he already has enough? The answers may not be what you think. Chapter 1: Loss of Understanding Between Husband and Wife. One of the most common reasons for male infidelity is the loss of understanding between husband and wife. Picture this: constant arguments, being unable to agree on even the simplest matters, and even basic household situations turning into fights. When couples can't find common ground, they begin to drift apart. A man may unconsciously seek out another woman who shares his interests, who won't nag him, and who enjoys the same activities he loves. Even though this is often subconscious, he starts looking for what's missing at home. This becomes like a journey to find oneself, searching for what's missing when even simple communication becomes a daily battle. Chapter 2: Lack of Respect and Validation. When a woman doesn't give her husband a sense of respect and significance, the consequences can be devastating. Often, women don't realize how they start to belittle their husbands, eroding their self-esteem. Constant criticism, disrespect, all of this can push a man to seek validation elsewhere. It's not always clear to him, but men need to feel valued. When this need isn't met at home, they may look for it outside of the marriage. Chapter 3: Monotony and Routine of Family Life. We all know how quickly the initial spark of a relationship fades. Early on, everything seems bright and exciting, but then comes the routine, the daily grind, work, home, children, chores. After a while, a man may grow tired of the monotony and seek fun, joy, and ease with another woman. This is when the temptation arises. Another woman who brings new emotions, new experiences. It may seem insignificant, but for a man, it can be a refreshing change. Chapter 4: Boring and Routine Sex. Sex is another major reason for cheating. It's not just about intimacy. It's about feeling connection, passion, closeness. If sex becomes monotonous or unfulfilling, a man may look for that excitement elsewhere. There are many reasons for a lack of passion in the bedroom. It could be unmet desires, a lack of communication, or simple exhaustion. But as long as both partners don't learn to address their needs, the situation will likely remain unchanged. Chapter 5: The woman lost her femininity and attractiveness. How often do women dive so deeply into family duties, work, and household chores that they forget about themselves? A man can love his wife, but if she loses her femininity and becomes less attractive to him as a woman, he may begin to lose interest. She becomes the mother, the housekeeper, the worker, but not the woman he once found so captivating. And this, too, can lead him to cheat. Chapter 6: Infidelity as Revenge or Manipulation. Sometimes, infidelity is a form of revenge. A man might cheat to make his wife jealous, to feel more valued in her eyes. It's a way to elevate his status, or even manipulate her feelings. This often happens in relationships where tension and dissatisfaction have built up. Infidelity becomes a response to long-term emotional struggles. Chapter 7: Societal Stereotypes and the Belief that Men Have the Right to Cheat. We also can't ignore society's influence. In some cultures, men are seen as inherently polygamous, and this idea may push them to cheat. Sometimes, this belief comes from childhood, from seeing a father who didn't think fidelity was necessary, and a mother who accepted it as a fact of life. A man might grow up in a household where his father didn't view cheating as a big deal. This belief in a man's right to cheat can be deeply ingrained in his mind. Chapter 8: Accidental Infidelity. Finally, there are cases where infidelity happens by accident. Perhaps a man drinks too much, gets caught up with the wrong crowd, and doesn't resist temptation. However, even in these situations, it's important to reflect on the underlying issues in the relationship. Alcohol or chance might be the trigger, but the deeper causes likely lie in unresolved problems within the marriage. Conclusion. So, why do men cheat? The reasons may vary, but it's essential to understand that infidelity is not just about betrayal. It's a signal that something in the relationship is wrong. Until we learn to openly communicate with each other and address each other's needs, infidelity will continue. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts in the comments. Perhaps you've experienced something similar, or you have ideas on how to avoid infidelity. Let's discuss. See you in the next video, and remember, open communication and mutual respect are key to building stronger relationships.